Hey guys, what's up? It has been 17 days since the launch of Everlook, and I pretty much want to go over how it went so far, how the population is, how the stats in general are, how my experience is so far, and then I also have a little bit of criticism. I would say let's just start with the population so far. I made a graphic I will show you here, and you can pretty much see this is throughout the lifespan. There is a big gap between the launch and then the 24th when I watched the population numbers. I had other recordings, they got corrupted, sorry about that. But as you can see, I tried to watch the population at random times. I think they are fantastic so far, so there is not a decline or something like this. This is pretty stable. It is even growing. A lot of people say it's because of the deal that broke with China, a Blizzard deal with China. I also can say there are an increase of Chinese people. That's not a bad thing in my opinion. I see that some guys say there are a lot of bots and stuff like this, and I don't know, didn't really pay too much attention to that. I pretty much had just played and leveled, did some fishing, some professions. I didn't really notice that. If you see obviously bots, then report them via in-game ticket. The category you use doesn't really matter. Just open a ticket and then fill that out. Obviously if you have screenshots or other evidence, you can post links in that GM ticket. They will have a look. So if you see someone botting, doesn't matter from where they are, just report them. Bots in general are bad and they need to be taken care of course. Yeah, other than that, the population is pretty stable, it's still growing. Depending on the time, you have a little bit less. It can get different results from 3K to 4K. Depends whenever you are online, pretty much. I would like if we would stick together as a community. I mean, if we have botting and RMT and stuff like this, obviously that needs to be taken care of. I think that's a given. Yeah, let's not just put that on one side of the population. I think that is a bit disingenuous. Yeah, I just don't like this when people just hammer one side of the population and claim it's them or something like this. We are one community and I think we should stick together. Yeah, other than that, how was my experience? Well, we certainly have a lot of PvP going on. That's pretty cool, especially if you are in a group and then you push the opposite faction out of a questing hub or questing zone, and then they reform themselves and then they push back on you. I think that is really entertaining, really fun. What isn't that much fun is being ganked by 3 of the other faction, but that happens on both sides, so it's part of the game. It's just something, yeah, sometimes it gets a bit annoying, not gonna lie, but hey, it is what it is. Also, a pretty good learn tool. I'm a noob, really casual, and sometimes when someone opens on me in PvP, I'm literally stun locked in real life. I don't know what to do, but I learn. For example, I learn much more to use LOS, line of sight, going behind objects, especially when a hunter opens on me, has the advantage, and then I try to kill the pet and stuff like this, and then sometimes it's funny, you see then the hunter running away. Or you have just hunters, they think they can take you. That happened to me even when I am like 3 levels ahead of them. They charge with their pet, they come close to me, and then I fuck them up. That's pretty funny. That's pretty cool, besides the ganking part, but hey, it is what it is, you know. Everyone knows how that feels. It's really populated, that's what I wanted to say. Pretty much, I would say around level 20 upwards, the zones are so packed with people. A lot of grinding going on, a lot of people are questing, smaller groups and raid groups. If you didn't know, you can make a raid group and then you can finish quests with that, so that is possible, and I think that's also a good tool to be utilized here. What I didn't really like, I was in Duskwood when I still was around level 30 I wanted to finish quests there on the graveyard part. I think you know where that is. That is where the ghouls are running around, where Stitches spawns. There were a lot of people there just grinding, which is fine, but if you want to finish your quest, I tried to pretty much invite people, and I just would decline because they just want to grind there, which I understand. It gives more experience and I'm not entitled to that, but it's a bit sad, I think. If I would be there grinding 24/7, I would, invite people and then they would leave when they are done. So it is what it is. I didn't like that. Like I said, we are one community, and it would be great if we could come together, because this is one server here. It's our server, and we should make the best of it, in my opinion. When I logged on my Horde character, I have a small Horde character. At the moment, it's a level 9 Hunter Tauren. There are still people in the starting zones, but not as much as in level 20 zones or level 10 zones and upwards. You can literally see that people are moving on, leveling, and that's pretty cool. So if you want to start a new character, maybe now is the time. I would say let's go over some other stats. These are the official stats from Everlook. The Horde has around 50.9% and the Alliance has 49.1%. So it's pretty close. I think that is pretty amazing. You can't really ask for much more. I heard horror stories where the population was just on one side. I mean, it's still early on. Yeah, let's not kid ourselves here. We will see how this trend will continue, and that's pretty much why I also make this video, so we can see when things change, On the stats you can also see how many classes were made, how many races there are in general. I would like if we get maybe a stat page or another block of stats there where it shows currently online. For example, currently online classes, currently online races, currently online faction. I would really love that. This is pretty amazing. I really like this as well. You can also see how many are at a certain level brackets. For example, if you are level 35, like me, you are in the 0.8% of the whole population. I think that is pretty amazing. And you can see there are getting more and more level 60 players. Really cool. And that's pretty much the next topic I want to go over. The Guild Zoo finished their first Ragnarok kill, their first Molten Core run. They completely cleared Molten Core, and that was on the 26th of November. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking finish him.
And
easy.
Hey.
Easier than Major Domo. Lake Loot.
Double Transcendent, Spinal Reaper, Cloak of the Shrouded Mist.
A bit of criticism I still have. There should have been an restart of the server for honor calculation, pretty much maintenance. This should have been on the 24th of November, pretty much midnight CET. This is not the first time that happened. I mean, we are all human, so mistakes happen, that's not a problem. But if you really want to go and be professional, it's not professional if you don't turn up to your update or reset, however you want to call it. I wish that would be ironed out by now, to be honest. Accidents happen, that's not the point I want to make, but if you want to be professional, please be professional. It's not the first time I noticed that. If you're having trouble to get the reset done, have someone else in the team do it. I think you have awesome people in here in your team. Let them do that. They will do that without a problem. But yeah, it's just something that I noticed, and I find that a bit troubling. Professional is something else. That is not professional. That looks really bad. Be there on time so people can't say certain stuff about you. So that is my opinion on that. I don't like that. I wish that would be ironed out, so I wanted to say that. Other than that, I enjoy my time so far. I'm a bit down. I had some guild drama. I'm guildless now. It is what it is. It just didn't work out, so I'm a bit sad about that, though. To share a bit the pain. Yeah, anyway, I will keep you up to date. I'm working currently on a podcast that I did with San Medina, Kowloon, and Cargos. This will be up later this week. I try my best. I'm pretty busy at the moment, so I will see how it goes. I also stream sometimes. The streams are then posted on my Discord. If you're interested, I will leave a Discord link in a pinned comment. Yeah, other than that, like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you disliked it, and let me know how your time was so far. Having said that, have a nice day, guys, and stay safe out there. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, guys. Stay safe out there. Vincent out. Bye bye.